Y'all, I just made an entire sea of peanut brittle. Stay with me and we'll make one batch together. I am sitting outside, y'all. It's just 10 days before Christmas right now, and it is 76 degrees out here in Louisiana. It feels so good today, and I really want to just walk and be outside, but we got candy to make, so y'all want to come on inside with me? All right, y'all, we're going to start with a big, clean pot. Get our fire turned on. Today we're going to make peanut brittle. And around the Christmas holidays, you'll see lots of raw Spanish peanuts around. That's what we want to get, okay? 20 ounces or about 2.5 cups. So y'all come on, let's get to the stove. All right, we are going to start with 3 cups of sugar. 1, 2, and 3. Into that, 2/3 cup water and 1 cup of corn syrup, light corn syrup. When I was a teenager and first started making this, I did not have a candy thermometer, and you had to take it to hardball stage and you had to test it in ice water. Do y'all remember those days? I do too. It's a miracle any of this candy ever turned out right. I was young. I was probably 13 or 14. When I first made this peanut brittle, my cousin Charlene and I would make it all the time. Yes, we would. And so it just became something I made every Christmas. And it's so very good. I love to make mine really golden brown, so it has a little bit of a toastier flavor than just sweet candy. Now let's see what I mean when I show you. All right, we'll rate on 265 degrees. It's isn't hard so far, is it? While we're waiting on that candy to get cooked, we can butter us a cookie sheet or a baking pan, and I butter it really well. I love it when a little bit of butter's on the outside of my peanut brittle. It's so good, isn't it? Reminds me of my grandmother's fudge. It always had lots of butter on the outside where she had buttered her plate that she poured it on. All right, make sure you get this done, because once we add that baking soda to that peanut brittle, it goes quickly, okay? I would like to say that while you're trying to get your thermometer up to 265, do it on about a medium heat to medium low, because when I was a kid, I would think, well, I'll just turn it on high and get it on up there. Well, then it just keeps cooking and you end up burning your candy. So you've got to be patient. 265 exactly. So we're going to add 20 ounces of peanuts, and that's about 2.5 cups. And y'all, want to show you what I use. I use raw Spanish peanuts, okay? I do like them with the little skins on there, and they need to be raw. If you don't start with raw and you start with them already dry roasted or cooked and roasted, cocktail style, whatever, they're going to get overdone cooking in this candy, okay? So you need to start with raw peanuts and let them get toasty with the candy. Hey, y'all. Y'all see this? This is Luke. Y'all remember just yesterday he was like this tall. I know. Do you remember that? No. What you been doing?
Working.
Working. Show everybody your hands. What you got on your hands, baby?
Black paint.
Black paint. What y'all been doing?
It came off some things for the new barn.
For the new barn. Oh, okay, y'all been working on trusses. Okay. Well, I'm in here making candy, baby, and Luke's gotten old enough where now he's working for Papa on your days off from school, huh? Mm-hmm. And we love it. Tell everybody hi. They want to see you. Maybe I'll see more for Christmas. All right, baby. I won't keep torturing you.
All right.
I'm gonna run Luke home. He done worked me down.
All right, Carl.
Papa tired.
Y'all be careful. I love you, baby. It's amazing how fast our grandkids grow up. I believe they grow faster than our kiddos do, don't y'all? I do too. Luke's helping us get some more fencing up as well. That's wonderful. It's wonderful. Y'all see this? I was telling y'all, when you first put these peanuts in, they'll still smell raw. And that's how I learned doing this. I had to go by the smell of my peanuts. Right now, I smell them. They're not quite as raw. But if you look at them, you see they're still raw. And my candy between is still kind of clear. And I like it to get toasty brown. So I'm going to keep stirring and just be patient, babysit a little bit. And we're going to have the tastiest peanut brittle. It's been maybe a minute, maybe another minute and a half, and y'all see how the candy part is starting to get a darker color? And I can smell my peanuts are starting to roast. So you do need to be able to smell. We're gonna go maybe another minute, minute and a half. Okay, all right, y'all, I turned off my fire. I'm gonna add 4 tablespoons of butter, or a half a stick. We're going to add a teaspoon of salt. You know that's going to balance out our sweetness, right? Yeah. Ooh, you hear that butter? It's sizzling. Oh, and it smells divine coming out of this pot now. I'm not going to turn off the camera because I've got to stay right on top of this. I'm just stirring till I'm melting the butter, okay guys? Our butter's melted, our fire is off. We're going to add 2 teaspoons of baking soda. And this is where the activity really cranks up. You can't answer the phone or the door or a question from anyone. We've got to pour this candy out. Do you see it foaming? Isn't that beautiful? Yes. All right, y'all. I'm gonna move y'all a little further up, and we're going to pour onto our buttered sheet. That foaminess is what makes it bubbly, where we can actually bite into it and eat it. So we don't want to get too many of those bubbles back out of here. However, you'll see it's in a big sheet, so I will run it to the edge of my sheet. Just don't just do it over and over and over, but just a little bit. I know some people say don't, but I've done this for years and I can still eat it just fine. What y'all think? Yum. All right, let's let it cool. Do y'all see I ended up making 4 batches of peanut brittle? And now I can share them with lots and lots of people that requested.
Yep.
Kind of hint to me hard during the year that they want it.
Yeah.
And I can share some with you, John Mary.
Thank you, baby.
Taste it, tell everybody if it's edible. One year, y'all, I made some and I got it too toasty and I threw it to the side and you were still working out the chicken plant. John left out early in the morning and took that little bit too toasty. Do you remember that? I could have choked him. And you and Willie Niger just about ate it all up.
It was great.
I was so embarrassed.
It was great.
Because it was a little too dark. You just break it up. And I place it in a big airtight container. And then I put it in some pretty little containers to give away as gifts.
You're going to hide that from me, right?
Yep, and I'm going to hide it from you and me. Hide it from you and me. Yes.
That's good, though.
Thank you, darling. You can have some more, though, if you want. You want?
I'm going to get me some coffee.
Some of coffee in the morning? Are you going to be able to find it in the morning?
If you leave me a little bit out in a bowl, kind of like Santa's bowl, you know?
Okay, go get your bowl. You coming with your bowl, John Mary? John Mary?
That'd be good right there.
That'd be good right
That'd
there?
be good right there. Well, maybe one more.
Y'all, I'm going to keep packing up my peanut brittle. I think I'm going to need a bigger container, right? And I'll see y'all for the next treat. Yeah, I think this container's going to be big enough and it's gargantuan. Wow.